Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing fantastically well. It is Connor here, and by God, this weather is awful. Wherever you are in the world, if you're in Argentina or Australia, like some of my followers are, you're extremely lucky. It's awful here in England, but anyway, I hope you got your coffee, your tea, your wine, whenever you are on this beautiful place that we call planet Earth. We just need some sunshine, I think, big time. But guys, we've got a lot to talk about today. Patrick of Bamfordshire, Lord Bamford, omitted from the England side. Goodness me, that has caused a bit of controversy. I think I put a tweet out last night. It's got about 2,000 likes. If you don't follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. The links will be in the description below, and Instagram, of course. But Bamford has been left out of the England side. Now, I knew this would happen. I didn't... It's crazy when you look at it, because it's 33-man squad. Now, listen, if Patrick Bamford's cut from the squad, that's fine, but to actually not be considered at all, we're looking at some serious players in that side being completely cut, but to not be considered at all is unbelievable. And I think there's a lot of fans, opposition fans, who would turn around and be like, yeah, but he's this, that and the other, he's not good enough, yada, yada, yada. But to not be considered for a 33-man squad when you're the second top scorer in England, 17 goals. Not only that, everybody, not only 17 goals, but 7 assists. Only Jamie Vardy has more assists. So just a compliment to the entire team. The overall package you get with Patrick Bamford. And with DCL and with Watkins, I just feel Bamford gives something completely different. Something completely different. That's why people don't like him. People don't like his style of play. People don't think he'll fit in there because of the Bielsa system. But the Bielsa system would only be a beneficiary to the England team. Hard work, goals, assists. I don't understand why on earth that would be a problem. I wouldn't do this outside the Bielsa system. You might be right, but you also might be wrong. We've not seen him in this England setup yet, which could be absolutely unbelievable. He's been fabulous this season. Yeah, he's got the highest big chances missed this season. He has 21, which sometimes you do get marginally frustrated with him. But overall, you look at some of his chances, the chances he's curated himself. Patrick Bamford on his own has curated so many chances this year that other big players have missed. Other members of our team have missed. Raphinha, Harrison, Dallas even, Click. So it all goes in roundabouts, really. But for him not to be considered at all for a 33-man squad is quite staggering. Another member of the Leeds side as well, Jack Harrison, pretty much doubled Saka of Arsenal stats. Bukayo Saka. Sorry, murdered the name, but I'll stick with Saka, shall I? But he's doubled him. He's doubled him in terms of assists, in terms of goals scored. Harrison not considered. Saka straight in there. And listen, Saka's been good this season. He's a good young player, but I just thought this England setup was based on form. I thought it was based on form and how good you've been this season, not how generally the public see you as a football player. Generally, the football sphere would say Saka is a better footballer than Jack Harrison. The football sphere might say DCL is a better footballer than Patrick Bamford. But it's on form. You play your way into the England side. That's how it's always been. So it's just a little bit odd for me. I mean, Patrick Bamford and Jack Harrison, the overall thing that sticks out to me is the work rate, which in this Gareth Southgate system would be absolutely unbelievable. The work rate. And that, as I've said at the start, would only benefit England. So yeah, a little bit frustrated on that one, I think. I'm just sad for the lads. But Calvin got in. Well done, Calvin. Hopefully he's going to make the cut as well. Fantastic season from Calvin. And this isn't to take away anything that you've done, sir. You've been absolutely phenomenal for Leeds United. I just think there should have been more players in there for Leeds. I mean, there's a shout for Stuart Dallas, wasn't there? He could play for anyone, Stuart. Now, Romain Belleau. Leeds United are still chasing Romain Perrault. There was conflicting reports yesterday saying Leeds are no longer chasing him. Leeds are chasing him. They are. Leeds Live still believes Leeds are chasing. One report in France has also refuted what the English reporter has said, who said that there's no longer interest there. Leeds apparently are very much interested in Romain Perrault, and things are advancing apparently with him. But as an alternative, Orgolo Di Nervon claims Leeds' alternative is Huesca's Galan. Now, Gallen is a 26-year-old fullback, high performer, high statistics, high everything. He's an unbelievable left-back. I was doing a little bit of research on him this morning, and by golly, he looks like a good left-back. As I said, one of the top performers in La Liga this season, and he will be an unbelievable alternative to Rumour. Apparently on the market for 4.28 million. Another steal if Leeds were able to get that one done, but keep an eye on that one. But I still think, guys, Rumour will be Leeds United's first signing of the window. Dortmund have expressed an interest in Raphinha, according to Eurosport. And apparently they're looking at directly expressing interest to Leeds United and potentially formulating a bid. Stay away from him. I don't want to see a Haaland-Raphinha partnership in Europe, although that would be devastating. There are too many Leeds links there. Now, listen, on a serious note, he's moved over from France. He moved from, obviously went to Sporting Lisbon originally, didn't he? Then he moved from Sporting Lisbon to Rennes. Then he's moved from Rennes to Leeds United. I have no idea why he would then hop from Leeds, Premier League club, massive trajectory at this moment in time, huge projections. The team, essentially, he's the key man. He's the X factor. Why he would move from England back over to mainland Europe. I don't understand why he'd do it, because I think him leaving Rennes, you've got to bear in mind he left Champions League football at Rennes to come to Leeds United. So I know people are going to be like, yeah, but he can link up with Haaland and play Champions League football. Whilst I understand that, and I do, I completely understand how that would be a massive reason for him to go out there. I just can't see why he would. He's in England now. He's in the best league in the world. And he's playing for a side where he's the key man. He's got a contract until 2024, and will Dortmund be able to afford it? You know, we see a lot of loans go out there, really, don't we? We see a lot of loans go out to the German league, and maybe cheap buys for players who aren't figuring anymore in the England setup, who aren't going to get into who potentially aren't going to get into the England 11 setups. You know, there's been spoken about Hudson-Odoi going to Bayern Munich for 40 million, Ethan Ampadu when he went out to RB Leipzig, I think, on loan. So there's never massive transfers, huge transfer fees from England to Germany. It can be the other way around, but from England to Germany barely happens. And the reason I say that, guys, is because I genuinely believe that Raphinha leaving Leeds, with the backing that we have now, as I just spoke to you about yesterday, the Australian Lowy coming on board, obviously the 49ers taking a huge interest in Leeds United, and I think that's going to build. I genuinely believe the 49ers are going to take over Leeds in the next coming years. I think that will happen. So that's my personal perspective. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is the money and the cash that is involved with Leeds United now, in the next couple of years, I think we're going to be probably a healthier club in a financial state than Dortmund will be. I genuinely believe that, with the amount of money that Leeds United are going to have. And I think it's going to be a big summer for Leeds. I think Leeds are going to convince Raphinha that this is going to be a huge summer. It's going to be a massive summer, and you need to stick around for this project because you're really going to miss out. And I don't think Raphinha would want to move season. He's done season at Lisbon, season at Rennes, season at Leeds. Is he going to move on again? I can't see it happening. And that transfer fee, I think that transfer fee is going to be upward of 60, 70 million for Dortmund. Can they afford that? Has that ever been done before in the German league, buying out an English player for that amount of money? It's never happened. Is Raphinha going to be the first? Who knows? But I truly doubt it. But Dortmund, apparently, according to two outlets I've seen this morning, but Eurosport's the most credible, are keeping tabs on Raphinha and potentially are looking to put in a bid. I don't know. Emi Buendia, Leeds United target, one of my favourite players. Apparently, there was interest yesterday, and Fabrizio Romano has come out and said that he's waiting on Arsenal, essentially. Arsenal is the most likely. Aston Villa are willing to put up the money, but Arsenal are the most likely outcome / destination for the Argentinian. And Emi Buendia, man, what a signing that would have been. What a signing that would have been. Versatile. Arsenal will just kill him, won't they? Just all respect to Arsenal fans, but I just feel like any player that goes there of good value just doesn't do well, do they? And I just think some of Emi Buendia's qualities, he's just going to follow the Mesut Ozil mould. I know they're in different points of the career, but yeah, I don't know. It's a disappointing thing. So I'd have loved Leeds to have gone in there, even if we could afford 35 million. that would have been expert. He'd have sorted so many things out with Leeds in the offensive transition. But guys, as we always do, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing. These videos are doing incredibly well, and it's because you guys are engaging. I always wanted to build a community, and it's me putting in a lot of effort every single day for this, but I love it. I love doing it. I love talking to you guys. The comments are unbelievable. I just love the comments. I love you guys putting what you think in there. So please carry on doing that. If you haven't liked the video, as I always say, what are you doing? But we're getting great likes at this moment in time, so thank you so much. The subscriber ratio has gone from 45.5 down to 44.6. Keep going down, guys. Come on. If you are watching, you aren't subscribed, do us a solid. Hit the subscribe button. Have a lovely day, even in this awful weather. And I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.